Hello, everybody, and welcome to the stream. It is Thursday, the 23rd of July. Hopefully, all of you are having a good day as we're rocking one of my new shirts, Ogle Bunny, which is, of course, available through my Stream Elements store link, which you can find on the info page of my Twitch channel, or if you're watching the play on YouTube, you can find it in the description below. So we're just bopping around the galaxy as Sora, my Cardassian captain, and I can safely say that I really hate 5 to 9 shift. I can really outright. It does affect the stream without question. Particularly if I'm waking up at like okay. It definitely has a negative effect on things. Anyway, with that gripe out of the way, I don't know why this chair always ends up being turned slightly. One thing I might consider getting is one of those little things to hook to the front of this table here for the mouse and keyboard. So other things, manipulations and stuff. Alright, let's get this whole thing going here. Let's see. I need another. I have anything that even. Okay, that barely added it up to it. Alright, big missions. We happily lay out for the big missions. And we are in the Delta Quadrant portion of Star Trek Online, which means there is going to be a lot of run-ins and references to Star Trek Voyager. You know what it is? It's because I did move my monitor slightly. Because with the new microphone, and it has a pop filter and everything associated with it, and I actually may need to try and let's see, that should bring me up to where I'm a little bit more audible. Hopefully. So, normally I have my levels to be in the yellow range. Just my preference is to make sure I am HUD under normal circumstances. It's going to be an interesting test with Overwatch on Sunday. I have been experimenting with Twitch Sings. In fact, I posted a list of off-stream duets I did earlier today. Alright, so that's squared away. A distress signal from a Federation vessel leads you to the heart of the crisis in the Delta Quadrant.
We have received a distress call from a Federation starship, the USS Callisto. It seems the researchers found more trouble than they can handle while exploring the Delta Quadrant.
It would help if the rest of the dialogue was said. Find the Federation ship and either defeat their foes for the glory and honor of the Empire, or avenge the fallen. Show the Quadrant that not everyone from the Alpha Quadrant is weak. As we cruising along, folks, we're cruising along here. Where we're going on this map is all the way down here, where the yellow circle is. The Cardassian Union vessel Finland. Alright. Apparently there is no audio clip or something there that should have played in correspondence to that, but oh. Yeah, I am turned in an angle. Yeah, this is what. Yeah, I really should get me one of those sliding things that I can hook to the front of the desk for the mouse and keyboard. This way I don't have to worry about my alignment as much, or at least will help me keep my chair aligned. I'm not even sure how the heck I got the chair ended up so tilted in a way, because the chair is basically stationary. Raises so many questions. It was me. Ha 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 ha. Da 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 da. Up 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 da da. Oh. Loading screen. That would be a good time for you to load. I'm gonna have to move this over here. We've arrived at the location of the distress call from the USS Callisto. We're no longer receiving the distress beacon, but sensors are picking up debris consistent with a Luna-class Federation starship. There might be some survivors. Scan the wreckage. No luck. Sensors aren't reading any life signs in the wreckage. The Callisto had a crew complement of 350. Unfortunate. Can we identify who attacked her? We have an incoming message. It's from the Outpost station. Let's hear what they have to say.
This is 7 of 9, part of a Federation research team assigned to the USS Callisto. My team and I were investigating this outpost when the defense systems activated and destroyed the ship.
7, this is the Daha Masabatek of the Finland. We responded as soon as we could.
I am aware of your service record. Thank you for responding to our request for assistance. I was able to deactivate the outpost's defenses, but the system sent out an automated distress signal upon shutdown. It is logical to assume that someone will be arriving to investigate. Please transport my team and me to your ship. I will be of more assistance to you there.
I hope the call brings worthy foes.
Long-range sensors are picking up inbound energy signatures. Voth ships. They must lay claim to this system.
Indeed.
Attention, trespassing endotherms. You are trespassing in Voth-aligned space. Surrender now, and we will allow you to live out the remainder of your lives on a prison world.
Oh, we will not be made into prisoners. We wear them down and hit them hard, and we hit them fast, and bada bing, bada boom. There we go. Whoa, there were more of them. Somehow the audio settings on the special effects seems a lot louder than normal to me.
Alien vessel, you have violated the Voth facility and will be.
Bring it on! I will take you all on!
Where are they going?
That's right, you
It's not
better
like the Voth
run.
to leave a battle they would have clearly won.
They were afraid of me. Audio. Text volume. Okay, let me check something here. Open sound mixer. I don't have loudness equalizer. I don't have that on. We're receiving a distress call from the Teray homeworld on screen.
This is a general distress signal for any ships in range. This is the Teray homeworld. We are under attack by an unknown force of immense power. We require immediate assistance.
Who exactly are the Teray?
The Teray are a spacefaring culture that Voyager encountered in 2376. They claim ownership over the underspace, which are corridors through subspace that significantly shorten travel times here in the Delta Quadrant. Command has been attempting to contact them, without success. Access to the underspace would be a distinct advantage for our fleets.
Right. Do you think the Voth are the ones who attacked the Teray that left so quickly?
That is one possibility. To my knowledge, the Voth and Teray are not enemies. However, there is still much we do not know about the Delta Quadrant.
This battle will be glorious. It will show the Teray we are worthy allies. Course laid in for the Teray homeworld. We're ready to leave on your orders. Oh, hey, Iceman. On the eve of the Jays opener, they played Mitch Williams' most important at-bat as a Blue Jay from 1993. Am I misremembering that? Yes, you are. Leave the trace. How's it going, Iceman? How are you doing this evening? Clearly you are here. All warmed up to carry thumbs through whatever overly difficult madness he intends to put you through. No, seriously, is we still don't have a team 6 days out from...
We have arrived in the Teray system. The Voth ships are in combat, but they are not engaging Teray vessels. Their opposition does not conform to any known ship in the database.
Right, that's right, because there's still doubts on where the Blue Jays are going to play. Are they going to play in Buffalo? Are they going to play down in Dunedin? Like, they don't have an official home stadium at the moment. Wherever they are, they're packing quite a punch. Whoever these assailants are, the technology is exceptional. Even the Borg do not have ship as these. One of the ships is broken off and is moving on an intercept course. The debris from the Voss ship is falling, wreaking massive damage on the planet's surface.
Rear shields failing. Target's shields have failed.
Bring us in. Hey, Redneck, how's it going, sir?
The
Rondo-
Voth and whomever they are fighting are speaking on an open channel. We can listen to their communication.
Toronto was rejected by the government. Pittsburgh was rejected by local authorities. Baltimore is up next. We went to play in a major league facility. Damn trash birds. After that, it's Buffalo with no lighting, so nothing but day games or become road warriors. Yeah, it's weird circumstances. But there was a local independent team that played nothing but road games. So Redneck is just drunk out of his mind, but good. Of course you are. I'm doing alright, sir.
Your defense of the Teray thieves will be your undoing.
The Teray and Voth have a long-standing allegiance. The Teray's exothermic nature makes them superior to the other feeble races of the Quadrant.
Then you will be loyal to the death.
They're not even attempting to negotiate.
The surface of the Teray homeworld is being devastated by the debris from the Voth vessels. The Teray do have a defense network of satellites and shields that is capable of protecting them, but the control network is offline. This was intentional. Their attackers deliberately targeted the area during the initial assault. There is a secondary command center on the outskirts of one of their major settlements. If we transport directly there, we will be able to restore the control network.
Wife's hanging out with the mother-in-law, and I'm on the PC where I stay. Keeps you out of trouble.
The invaders attacked this facility, but they did not do significant structural damage. They were, however, able to take down the control network controlling the orbital defense grid. That defense grid is the only thing capable of stopping all of the debris from the battle in orbit from raining down on the planet. Small pieces will burn up in the atmosphere, and your ship's weapons can deal with some others, but a significant percentage will get through. Until that grid is operational, there will be widespread devastation.
Alright, let's make this happen. But this usually drains the bank account. Ah.
There was a firefight here. One of the Teray is injured, but his condition is stable. He may be able to give us more information about the invaders.
Good. We'll help him, and maybe he can answer some questions. He started his season in Florida and then home and home, Washington, who just had Soto test positive. This season has all the potential of not making it. Supper was nothing yet. Yeah, it's a bit early for dinner for you, isn't it, Red? Oh, wait, no, it's 8 o'clock for you. Oh yeah, that's right. Arizona is 3 hours behind.
Thank you. My name is Bellis. You're from the Klingon Defense Force, right?
Yes, we'd like to know what happened here. Even though we only have one Klingon in our away team.
The ships emerged from the underspace, and they were too close for our defense grid to stop the launch of drop pods. In minutes, they had knocked out the grid controls, and we were defenseless. We barely had time to transmit a distress signal.
We had everything this week. I want a steak, dagnabbit. I haven't had a steak in a while. What is underspace?
You are not Teray. I cannot reveal our secrets.
Very well.
If I may, Underspace is a network of subspace corridors that extend through much of the Delta Quadrant. Voyager was pulled into one when its warp field interacted with the corridor's radial wall. At the time, we speculated that the corridors would speed our journey back to Federation space. That was not possible.
If underspace is a Teray secret, how were these attackers able to use it?
The attackers were Vaadwaur. Voyager did indeed interact with one of our corridors, but instead of deleting the info as we requested and going on their way, they revived our greatest enemy. All of this destruction, every death, it's all Voyager's fault.
Vaadwaur?
Impossible. It cannot be the Vaadwaur. I would know.
Have you confronted the Vaadwaur previously?
This is all my fault.
No, it's not. It's Janeway's
When we first
fault.
encountered the Vaadwaur, they were in cryostasis. I foolishly awoke their leader in a moment of curiosity. I didn't know their history. They were conquerors, despots. The Vaadwaur used underspace to rule the Delta Quadrant for decades. It was only when the other races banded together that they were defeated. At the time we encountered them, when I awakened them, Captain Janeway said she probably would have done the same thing.
See? Janeway's
It wasn't
fault.
her choice. It was mine. I am responsible. However, the Vaadwaur we encountered did not have a level of technology like what we face here. This is far beyond anything the Vaadwaur are capable of developing in such a short amount of time.
Oh, and the new NHL team, Seattle, is going to be called a Kraken. However, I'm guessing they don't know what that is because their symbol looks like a seahorse for some reason. Because if they went with a full-on octopus type thing, they would have to consider calling their team the Cthulhu's. What's the plan then?
My analysis remains unchanged. We need to restore functionality to the defense grid. There are 4 nodes located on the edge of this complex. We must restart these nodes and realign them to the central tower to re-establish the grid.
Sounds good. Keep an eye out for Vaadwaur. They won't like what we're trying to do.
I'll go to the central tower and start the initialization sequence.
I blame myself for the Vaadwaur's return. It was a door best left unopened.
Alright, we'll go right. Left? So forth.
No further hostile beams detected.
Oh, we picked up a Tribble for some reason. There's trouble with Tribbles.
No further hostile beams detected. Complete these steps in the correct order to initialize and align the node.
Go on.
First, you must reboot the core matrix.
Reboot.
Next, you must charge the capacitive relays.
Charge.
Finally, you must establish the satellite uplink.
Okay. The reboot. Charge. And establish the uplink.
Uplink established.
Do 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 do. That's right, we have 2 pistols. Alright. Nice tear through momentum.
No further hostile beams detected. Analysis complete. Perform these steps in the correct order.
What is the correct order?
First, you must launch the startup sequencers.
Startup?
Next, you must update the defense protocols.
Defense?
Finally, you must align the main relay.
Fine. Devin's all about that personal space, or lack thereof. And it was a lie.
Defense node online.
Damn tech commandos. They make things so much harder than they need to be.
Whatever happens here, we must inform our superiors about the Vaadwaur threat.
Must we? I mean, let's face it, the Vaadwaur are pretty much a pain in the ass to deal with. So must we tell our superiors about them?
No further hostile beams detected.
Oh, okay. I'll take that as a no then.
I have completed my analysis. Complete the following steps in the correct order.
Right?
First, you must access the AI subroutines. Next, you must charge the capacitive relays.
Charge.
Finally, you must establish the satellite uplink.
Alright. So access EDI. Charge. And it was establish the uplink, right?
Uplink reinitialized.
Alright. They have some Alderabian whiskey on hand.
When Admiral Tuvok asked me to leave my post at the Daystrom Institute to assist the Callisto, I thought the probability of seeing Vaadwaur was statistic. We had to ally ourselves with the Turay to escape the Vaadwaur.
Well, that was your first mistake.
My analysis of this node is complete. Execute the following steps in the correct order. First, you must launch the startup sequencers.
Uh-huh.
Next, you must update the defense protocols.
Right.
Finally, you must align the main relay.
Defense protocols and align the main relay.
Connection reestablished.
Activate the defense grid. Woohoo! Ha ha ha!
Warrior, I need assistance at the central tower.
Well, I guess we're gonna come out and play. Get it? What is come out and play?
When we first rescued the Vaadwaur, we thought we could be allies.
Your team did an excellent job getting the defense nodes back online and realigned to the central hub here. The restart
further
process
hostile
will take
being
some time, but the defense grid will be active in about 2 minutes.
Okay.
We'd be in good shape if the Vaadwaur hadn't launched more assault pods. These are mobile transporter pads used to bring more troops to the surface rapidly. I assume they're coming to stop us from restoring the defense grid.
We need to hold them off until the defense grid has completed the restart sequence.
The Teray took control of Underspace after the Vaadwaur were defeated. Clearly, the Vaadwaur object.
Enemy targets on sensor.
Vaadwaur reinforcements approaching.
From where? Get them back on their feet.
The Vaadwaur are relentless. Probability of our survival is slim.
We will survive. Hey, hey.
Shield losing power. Flanking damage detected.
The Vaadwaur are tenacious fighters. We must be more so.
Personal shield losing power. Flanking damage detected.
Alright, that was a thing.
We can't keep this up forever.
What is that?
Power Rangers. Dinosaurs. In space.
Personal shield losing power. Flanking damage detected.
No further hostile beings detected.
While we did sustain...
Whoops. Let's get people back on their feet. Ba, 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 da, ba. The good news is I did not fall during that. I'm receiving a message from the Finland. The Vaadwaur are retreating to underspace. Even with the defense grid online, the Teray couldn't even have defeated them. Why leave before they finish the fight?
It is not odd. Voth reinforcements have entered orbit. These Vaadwaur do not want to do battle with an obviously superior force.
Really? I seem to remember the Vaadwaur tearing your ships apart.
While we did sustain great losses, we have made good on our agreement with the Teray. Bellas, we have restored your defense grid.
Hey, Seven and I restored the defense grid, you mean?
I'm not interested in petty squabbling about who did what. The grid is restored and we are safe. That's all that matters.
I don't apologize. And we restored the defense grid. The Voyager has entered orbit. Admiral Tuvok is requesting to beam down to your position. Right?
Seven of 9.
Admiral?
We detected the destruction of the Callisto. What?
It was your fault. Your ship invaded the Voth outpost. You woke the Vaadwaur.
Vaadwaur. Interesting.
Interesting.
Starfleet intelligence did not consider them a threat. We believed their numbers were few and their technology outdated.
Then you were wrong. The Vaadwaur have returned, and no one is safe.
I see. 7. Voyager could use your expertise again. Will you return to the ship?
That would be acceptable.
Very well. We will take the other survivors from the Callisto as well. Thank you.
Right.
Voyager, 2 to beam up.
Seven has safely arrived on Voyager, and the Vaadwaur threat on the ground here is over. The Voth commander has indicated his forces will deal with any remaining hostiles. We're clear to return to the Finland on your command. Let's get out of here. Do 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 do.
Thank you for assisting Seven and lending aid to the Touré. However, the discovery that our old foes, the Vaadwaur, have made such a leap in technology and are now threatening the entire quadrant is troubling.
I agree.
Thank you. Without your help, my team and I may have been killed by the Voth. Now, however, I must turn my attention to the Vaadwaur. I am responsible for their return. I must assist in their defeat.
Good luck with that. We're cleared to depart as soon as you're ready. Get us the hell out of here. Alright.
I've read Admiral Janeway's mission logs from Voyager. The Vaadwaur would be an interesting foe to fight, but if they have technology and forces that can defeat the Voth, this does not bode well.
Do 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 do.
The treacherous Cha'ula has requested. Heed the call of the war.
Next mission.
Not all the experiences of the USS Voyager crew in the Delta Quadrant were positive. Captain Janeway made some tough decisions to get her crew home. And more than one species felt like they'd had a run-in with a supernova after she'd been through their space. These ill feelings have festered for decades, and they haven't aged well. We need to do what we can to assuage them.
Right. Yeah. Go to this system. All right. So we're heading back north. Ooh, doo doo. Reason why I keep looking away from the monitor is because of work-related matters, which has me staring at a black screen with white text, white text on it, which is just a strain on the old eyes. So it kind of makes the vision a bit blurry. So, trick is look away from the monitors and look at things at a distance to get your kind of makes the eyes refocus and so forth. Doo-doo. Ba, ba, da, da, da. What I might do here, give me a moment. I'm actually going to adjust my chair. Go. Chair has been adjusted. thing is, though, it just makes it easier because I can rest my elbows on the armrest. And when you can rest the, by the way, new shirts like this one are available at my merch store. Like we got some neat shirts, mugs, so forth. I myself have one of each shirt, one of each mug. Don't see me drink out of the mugs because I treat them almost like collector's items, like collect the whole set. Limited edition runs.
This is agreeable. It seemed unlikely that anyone would detect our distress signal, let alone respond to the call.
What happened here?
Hostiles dropped out of war but attacked without warning. Their ships were fast and powerful, far beyond our capabilities. They disabled us and left shortly thereafter. Curiously, one of them communicated to us. He said scavengers would come to pick apart our ships. As we are defenseless, that was an unsettling statement. Can you help us?
We'll do what we can to help Finland out.
This is Cooperative Cube 1138. We are here to help.
Sir, the ship's warp core is close to breach and an explosion is imminent. I'm not sure we can beam off the crew in time. Red power from the shields to the transporters. Grab all that you can. We're able to... Whoa.
They're where we left them, but they have friends. Kill them!
Right shield's failing. Target's shields have failed.
The big circle around.
Target's shields have failed.
Thank you for coming. Our situation is quite dire. Life support is failing ship-wide, and so is artificial gravity. We're unable to conduct repairs at this time. Can you provide assistance?
Let's get your life support fixed. With that done, your crew should be able to handle everything else.
Thank you. We'll make our way to a base to
Clean up this techno-organic trash. Open fire.
Target's shields have failed.
Right on. Technical organic trash can kick ass. The ship's been inundated with radiogenic particles, possibly from passing too close to a dark matter cluster. Still recharging their warp core and irradiating the crew. Modify a probe to generate a dampening field. We'll evacuate while there's a gap in the radiogenic phase of variance. the big light up.
Target's shield has failed.
The price for your interference is your lives. Die.
We will not die.
Rear shield failing. Right shield failing. Left shield failing. Hull integrity below 75%.
How many ships are there?
Hull integrity below 50%.
A rescue ship has arrived in the system. We can transport the survivors directly to them.
Thank you for your timely assistance. The Cooperative appreciates your efforts. We can take charge of those you have rescued and transport them to friendly territory.
Cartilage, we will rendezvous with you for transport.
Tracking a large force incoming. Preparing defense stations.
Core shields failing. Right shield failing. Target's shields have failed. Rear shield failing. Left shield failing. Target's shields have failed.
Something else around here?
You have our thanks. Were it not for you and your crew, none of us would have survived.
Let us know if you hear rumors of any further Voth advances or attacks. The rescue ship from the Cooperatives have taken the injured and rescued crew aboard. We are cleared to leave on your orders. Get us the hell out of here.
Are you familiar with Voyager's emergency medical hologram?
Not really.
It's quite unique, even for an old EMH Mark 1. Now, he holds rank in Starfleet in his own right. We've received a message that the doctor requires assistance to deal with the medical situation on an Okampa freighter in the Shenda system. He is currently en route in one of Voyager's shuttles. Normally, I would send a medical vessel, but we have seen a spike in Vadwar attacks, and I want to make sure he has all the resources he will need. Could you go to the Shenda system and assist the doctor?
Sure. And as we're en route, I'm going to take me a BRB.
Valhalla.
Is that all?
Step right up.
You've been ready for the hill.
I'm all
Watch your back. My ultimate is charging.
Where's it going?
Watch your back.
Double, triple, quadruple kill.
roll.
Damage boost. Engage.
Justice!
Defend the objective.
Reinhardt!
Not helping, Liam.
I know. It's stupid. It's everything.
Save it. I need you to stop hoping things will work and stay on task.
You turn on each other so...
We have a bad plan to rescue people, and we're doing it. Any questions?
Nope.
Good! I shot the console! Think he'll be mad?
What more could he do?
Well, you could do that.
Ah! Shit!
Liam! Hold me!
Get on the junctions. Go. Someone got to them first.
And destroyed Ashland's missing parts. What the hell did this?
That?
Fiend!
Whoa! Time to run. Woo!
I love this one.
Woo!
Let's go give Ashland the bad news.
Yeah. And back. As your old saying goes, take proper breaks during streaming and everything. My case, up, stand up. Oh, you're right. Do. Not exactly sure what the heck I'm doing tomorrow night as of yet. As we finished Pokemon Shield last week, I know that yes, there is DLC content with it, but not totally sure as of yet. We arrived in the Shenda system. The distress signal is coming from the transport dead ahead, but we received no response to our hails. I'll keep trying, but perhaps our guest knows more. The EMH known as the Doctor is in a nearby shuttle awaiting our hail. Take us to the Doctor's shuttle. Which is, quite honestly, bigger on the inside.
Pleased to meet you. I scanned your service record before your arrival. You've been in quite a few battles, haven't you? Ever stop to think about the strain you're putting on your medical crew before you charge into combat?
Nope.
Of course you don't. No captain ever does.
Nice to meet you too, Doctor.
We've been hailing this Ocampan freighter for some time, but we're not getting a response, and our sensors cannot penetrate their shields. Their initial distress signals indicated that they were suffering from Paranesti measles. I can treat it easily, if I can get onto the ship. Now that your ship is here, it should be trivial to board the vessel and assess the situation. Transport me aboard your vessel, and then my shuttle can return to Voyager.
Prepare for transport.
Excellent. Your ship has more powerful sensors than my shuttle.
Vaadwaur ships inbound. More Vaadwaur ships. We will fight them in the beaches. Wait, there are no beaches in space. So confused.
Hold your fire. I am Gaul, leader of the Vaadwaur.
You have the gall to interrupt my battle, Gaul. Hail the lead ship.
Greetings. I am Gaul, leader of the Vaadwaur Supremacy. I apologize for the overzealousness of my soldiers. This action was not authorized.
I'm Surabatek of the Finland.
I'm pleased to finally meet you. It appears your presence here in the Delta Quadrant has inadvertently caused some conflict between us. I would rather avoid any more unpleasantness. Would you be willing to meet with me face to face?
Yes, but I found such talks are best on neutral grounds.
That is understandable. Do you have a location in mind? There are not many areas of the Delta Quadrant where my people are not reviled.
I might know a place. I will be back with you in a moment. Hail the bar rodent.
Oh, what a wonderful surprise! Is there anything I can do for you?
Hello, Neelix. We need a neutral place for diplomatic negotiations with the Vaadwaur. And I was wondering if you could help.
Diplomatic negotiations? I am Starfleet's ambassador to the Delta Quadrant. I would be more than happy to offer my services as mediator. As for the location, Dexa and most of our people are on New Talax now, but we still have the asteroid base in the Intaba system. It's mostly empty now, just a few cleanup crews, and the Kazon have been leaving it alone. It would be perfect.
Your assistance is greatly appreciated.
Well, did you find a suitable location for our meeting?
Yeah, there's an asteroid base in the Intaba system that the Talaxians have been using.
Talaxians? Are there still Talaxian communities? How odd. The site is agreeable. Send my ship the coordinates and I will meet you there.
Coordinates sent. We'll talk there.
I'm contacting the closest medical ship. They can investigate this further while we meet with Gaul.
Excellent idea, Doctor. We're ready to set course for the Intaba system as soon as we're ready. Here we go. Ha ha! We've arrived in the Intaba system. Gaul's ship is already here and he is transported down to the base. Dickinson, nice and slow. Because we got dialogue from the doctor.
Imagine using a medical emergency as a trap. The Vaadwaur have no shame. I don't trust Gaul. He betrayed us on Vaadwaur Prime. He'll do it again.
We haven't been to Vaadwaur Prime. So, and matter of fact, there was no mission there. Matter of fact, when we go to Vaadwaur Prime, that's later in the storyline. So, it raises various questions. That might be why. Turn that lamp off to the side there.
It's good to see you again so soon. If I might make a suggestion, I would recommend only bringing 2 crew members with your away team. Gaul brought 4 aides. You'll have the doctor and myself, and bringing more of your crew down might look like you're trying to get an advantage on him. Gaul seems very touchy. Proper protocol will be important.
Alright.
Are you ready to beam down?
Yes. Where is... Oh. Rack is our medic. How long load time is this?
It's so good to see... Doctor, it's been 30 years! You haven't aged a day!
Yes. It's good to see you too, Neelix.
We have a bit of time before we'll begin. We're giving the Vaudouar a fine Talaxian feast to help ease the tension. Doctor, you must tell me all you've been up to.
This will take a while.
Oh, Neelix, I couldn't. Not with the Vaudouar here. But I suppose it is important that you hear about my many achievements since our last meeting. And my brilliant research was able to prove, conclusively. Thus, I began my grand adventure into the challenge of writing Klingon opera.
Brax and I agreed to never mention the incident again. Well, at least not to Dexa.
Neelix, the Vaudouar have finished the appetizers and are waiting for you.
Oh, well, we had better get going. We can talk more later.
Yes, my drone takes a while to beam down, apparently.
Do you remember Chef Jolax from the last time you were here? He's the one that has been serving the Vaudouar their fabulous appetizers. Full bellies make for good conversation, I always say. He told me that Gaul is a little grumpy, but I'm sure you can handle him. Gaul is in the command room now, waiting for us. Jolax should be back soon to take everyone's orders for the main course.
Thank you, Neelix. Let's go speak with Gaul. Do 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 do.
Ah, at last. I must say your Talaxian friends are quite hospitable. But down to business. Our meeting is long overdue.
Indeed, it's time to settle our differences.
As do I. My people are damaged, in crisis. We are already at war with the Kabali, and with you, giving your alliances support for them.
Then let us try to find an accord that benefits us both.
Do you know why we fight the Kabali? Their world was once a Vaudouar colony, one of our largest. And there is still a large cache of stasis tubes on the planet. Those are my brothers and sisters being held hostage. The Kabali are stealing them, taking their very identities and transforming them.
They won't return the remaining tubes?
The Kabali would rather watch us die and use our corpses as fuel for their unnatural corruption. Is it wrong to fight against your own extinction?
Nope.
Don't we have a right to survive as well?
Nope, you don't have that right. Sorry. There must be a way we can end this peacefully. This war will scar the Quadrant for decades to come.
There can be no peace. Not after what they've done. Are you suggesting we are weak? That we should just lay down and die for them?
Yes.
No, we will not.
But destroying the Kabali isn't right either. There are greater threats in the galaxy we must face.
Do not try to pacify me. We will have our retribution. You have my offer. Abandon your alliance with the Kabali and support us, and we will be your strongest ally in the Quadrant.
I'm not here to start a war with the Kabali.
Peace. You know nothing of what it means to be Vodwar. You need to understand.
What do you mean?
The Vodwar have endured too much to make peace. Do you expect us to forget the destruction of our cities? The massacres of our people?
Yes.
The food's almost ready. What would you all like for your main course?
You need to understand even the smallest fraction of our anger.
He's dead. I'm sorry.
He's still twitching.
Does that make you angry, Talaxian?
No. It makes me sad. For Jolex. And for you.
Then we are not done.
What the? Oh no.
The entire Vodwar fleet is opening fire on the remaining Talaxian ships. We sent out distress signals to every ship in range. We'll do what we can to protect the Talaxians, but we can't hold. Out against this many ships. What happened? Things went down from bad to worse. That's horrible. Do you think all had any intentions of negotiating in good faith, or was it all an act? We're giving the Talaxians all the time we can to escape, but it's not looking good up here. Some of the Vodwar have already broken off to pursue them. Your orders? I need a scan of the base. Are any Talaxians left alive? Can show 2 large groups of Talaxians in storage rooms and the logistics area. They have the doors blocked, but there are Vodwar trying to get into both of the locations. It doesn't look good, but I'm afraid you will only have time to rescue one group. Good luck, sir. Fight with honor, for we shall be doing the same.
Time only to save one group? I do not envy your choice. I would go with you, but I cannot leave Neelix alone, and time is of the essence. I'm afraid you'll have to go on without us.
Very well. Make sure to get Neelix.
No, I'm going. I can't sit by and let the Vodwar kill my friends. I won't be a burden. I promise. I have to do this.
Yes, indeed, Solak. How are you doing tonight? Good. You and I shall go into glorious battle to avenge your fallen comrades. They're just selling warp cores and prisoners. Nice.
How do we choose who to save?
Which door we're closer to?
We've saved the hostages, but they may be safer here.
Tell them to stay here.
What about the people in logistics?
I think they're dead. They're dead, Dave. Everybody's dead. Are you saying they're dead? Check for signs of life.
Doctor, you have to save them. These are my friends.
Gonna need new friends.
They are beyond my help now, Neelix. I'm sorry.
Then we can still save the others. We have to get to the shuttle in the cargo bay.
To the cargo bay. The Bay of Cargos. There we
I've sent a
go.
signal to the remaining Talaxians to join us here as soon as possible.
Right. Alright.
More Vodwar on the way. Defend the shuttle. More on the way. If I weren't a hologram, I'd be worried.
Enemy targets on sensor.
A large number of Vodwar are closing in. I'm afraid they may be too much for you to handle.
Come on, where are they?
The Teray are here to assist. After this, our debt to you is repaid.
Uh-huh.
That's timely. Here come the Vaadwaur.
Personal shield losing power. Flanking damage detected. Personal shield losing power.
The Vaadwaur have been repelled. I would have words with you before you continue.
You want to have words with me? Rude.
Our help does not mean we are now allies. We are repaying a debt. Our ships are currently engaging the Vaadwaur fleet. It is unsafe for this shuttle to launch until they are defeated. We will return to our ships. I suggest you do the same.
We appreciate.
We will provide cover for your ship so it may drop shields to transport you.
We appreciate the help, Commander. The Finland is ready to transport us. Are you ready? We are.
I knew this meeting was a farce. The word Vaadwaur means fool in ancient Talaxian. Did you know that? You thought me a fool who would swallow your insults without comment. A fool who would blunder into the trap you set with the Toray. I am not.
You're the one who did this, not me.
This has destroyed any chance of an accord between us. How disappointing. I had thought you would be a valuable ally. Now you are just another victim.
We did everything we could to make peace with you. You're the one who destroyed it. Do, 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 do.
Voyager is here. We will not allow the Vaadwaur to escape.
Yeah. Got up a bit late. Right, so that's done.
You came to our aid when the Vaadwaur attacked our homeworld. Now we have come to assist you. This discharges our obligation.
Thank you for your assistance. Perhaps one day we can be allies.
How could they do something so horrible? We're no threat to them. We'd done nothing but welcome them. And he killed my friends just to make a statement. I don't understand how anyone would be so callous.
They will be avenged.
I don't blame you. I agreed to let the Vaadwaur come here. I put my people in danger. This is my responsibility. I just never conceived that even the Vaadwaur could be so treacherous. They double-crossed us on Voyager and tried to take the ship, but slaughtering innocent people. My time on Voyager changed me. I saw the best that people could be. I forgot, or wanted to forget, how evil they could be.
And yet he's a merchant. I promise you that Gaul will face justice for what he's done.
With your permission, I'll lead the survivors back to New Talax. Then we can return with a security force to collect the dead.
Oh, farewell, Neelix.
I've been in contact with the USS Blackwell. They boarded the freighter in the Shenda system, but it was empty. It was all a ruse by the Vaadwaur to lure us into that system. Everything was part of this play Gaul wanted to perform, from the initial distress call to his intervention and offer to negotiate. And then, he used a massacre to set his stage. That's the kind of man he is, and unless he's stopped, the entire quadrant may fall.
Let us hope it does not come to that, Doctor.
Gaul has shown his true nature. I expected he was not dealing in good faith. But nevertheless, we had to make an attempt to find a peaceful solution to our problems with the Vaadwaur. Now the war will continue. I grieve for all who have been lost, and for those who will fall before this conflict ends.
Had to try.
Senseless, meaningless death. I'll never understand.
It's the circle of life.
Will be able to find some peace, and that Gaul will answer for his crimes. And I hope our paths cross again, perhaps under better circumstances next time. With your permission, I'll return to Voyager.
Farewell, Doctor. It's been an honor. The Talaxian base is safe for now, and the surviving Talaxians have made their way to New Talax. Shall we depart? Yes, get us out of here. As I am feeling totally wonky. And we still got...
Gaul is an honorless fiend.
Oops.
The senseless slaughter of innocents shows this Gaul is an honorless fiend. They were not warriors. They're cooks. It's clear from your reports that he had no intention of making peace, and that he would have twisted anything you said to meet his own agenda. There's no point in more negotiations. Peace with the Vaadwaur will not be attained through Gaul. That means he needs to be eliminated. Perhaps there's someone else out there who will be more reasonable.
No one's more reasonable. The Vaadwaur has increased their efforts to control the Delta Quadrant. We're going to have to work fast if we want to keep them in check. We've marked several systems that have been particularly high activities for them as delayed. We'll need you to patrol The systems can give us and give aid to whoever you find. Hopefully we can push more, we can gain more allies and find out what exactly the Vaadwaur are planning. Alright, since we're en route, I shall be right back to stretch the legs and everything.
Till Valhalla.
Step right up. You've been heading to the hills. I'm all set. Watch your back.
My ultimate is charging.
Where's it going?
Pardon me.
Double, triple, quadruple kill.
Roll.
Damage boost engaged.
Defend the objective.
Right on.
Not helping, Liam.
I know. It's stupid. It's everything.
Save it. I need you to stop hoping things will work and stay on task.
You turn on each other so.
We have a bad plan to rescue people, and we're doing it. Any questions?
Nope.
Good! I shot the console! Think he'll be mad?
What more could he do?
Well, you could do that.
Ah! Shit!
Liam! Hold me!
Get on the junctions. Go. Someone got to them first.
And destroyed Ashland's missing parts. What the hell did this?
That?
Fiend!
Whoa! Time to run. Woo!
I love this one.
Woo!
Let's go give Ashland the bad news.
Yeah, that was a thing. Hey, Cade boy, how's it going, sir? Hopefully you're having a good day today. It, says I'll be right back at the top there. So, be right back screen.
Good to see you. Let's get to work. The Malon once used
This pro streamer stuff.
However, the radiation levels have been dropping. We investigated and found that the Vaadwaur had chased the Malon away. Our intelligence indicates the Vaadwaur are expecting us to deploy surveillance beacons into the area, which is why we have done just that.
We've learned they plan to ambush us when we reach.
So what's new with you today, Cade?
When that happens, they'll go from hunter to prey. The beacons are now, in essence, Vaadwaur bait. We will counterattack the Vaadwaur, disable one of their ships, and recover the intel data from their systems. We will then analyze the data to determine their recent movements and objectives. We want to locate one of their main bases. So far, we've had little luck in finding where they hole up when they're not on the attack. This should change that. Time's a factor here. Let's get to work and scan the beacons. We wouldn't want to disappoint the Vaadwaur, now would we?
Launch my shuttles.
Coming here wasn't foolish. Now suffer the fate of all fools.
Target shields have failed.
The ship is disabled. Time to acquire their data. We have the data. And company. Angry company.
We always are pissing off all the company that shows up. It's to the shock of no one.
The legendary Vaadwaur paranoia. We should expect heightened resistance as we move forward. Initial analysis of the data we acquired from them isn't turning up much. I'm afraid we caught a small fish this time. Let's continue, shall we? I look forward to seeing what swims up to nibble at our bait next time.
Do, 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 do.
You're not leaving here alive.
Rear shields failing. Target shields have failed.
Excellent work. Let's see what's in this ship's database. Another successful day at the pond. Let's see what secrets our latest catch has to share with us. Ah, our fish has swum through many waters indeed. I think we have something here. The ship's been to a couple of systems often. One system comes up more than the other. That's probably where their base is, but we need to be sure. I'm afraid we need to do some more fishing.
Well, it's all about fishing. Pokemon Shield, Animal Crossing, Final Fantasy 15. Constant fishing vigilance.
Fire at will! Destroy the intruders!
The colors, man, the colors!
This should be the last ship we need to scan.
Destroy them! Open fire! All weapons!
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Colorful. I should do it.
It appears the Vaadwaur aren't amused by our angling efforts. We may be wearing out our welcome here. I'm afraid not. This vessel was assigned a patrol in another sector, and came in response to a distress beacon from earlier. It hasn't been to either of the systems we're looking at as a potential base location. It's risky, but I'm willing to cast my line one more time. Will you join me?
Here we go.
There's no time for formalities. A large Vaadwaur strike force is en route to this position at high warp. I doubt they're coming to exchange pleasantries. Expecting. We'll continue this conversation soon. For the moment, I suggest you prepare for the fight of your life.
Your time has passed. The Delta Quadrant is ours.
Bam, 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 bam. Oh. Do 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 do.
Only a few Vaadwaur remain. Let's do what must be done here.
That should be it. No, still more. There we go.
Now then, let's discuss what's going on here. Judging by the company you're keeping, I guess it involves some unorthodox operations. What mischief has Sub-Commander Sahen dragged you into? And how can I extract you from it?
You can pull rank.
Commander Jarrah. So glad you could join our little fishing trip today. Our mischief is an operation aimed at discovering the location of a hidden Vaadwaur base. We were hoping to glean that data from one of the Vaadwaur ships we lured here. But, as you can see, they were quite indisposed. Permanently so, in point of fact.
Oh, we narrowed our search down to 2 systems.
I see. Vodwar activity in this region is a growing concern. Finding this base is a worthy objective. How can I be of assistance?
Join this search and investigate one place while we go to the other.
Very well. We'll set course for the first location on your list.
Alright, good.
Don't mind Commander Jirok. She and I have a personal disagreement from another lifetime. Not the cleanest ending to this operation, but Jirok can see what the Vodwar are up to in one system, while I take a look at the other.
Oh, good.
Yes. Well, between us, I hope she finds nothing but an old, toothless Vodwar merchant selling fat tribbles and fake Tranya.
Fat tribbles!
I'll take all the luck I can get. Comes in handy in my line of work. Thanks again for your help. Perhaps you and I can go fishing again sometime. Until then, may the elements watch over you.
May the power protect you! Hoo ha hoo! Alright. Get that going. Oy vey. Do. Ba 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 da da da. Ba da. Yeah, we're just heading to our next destination, so we're just waiting. Provided the BRBs.
I'm Logan Curtis of the Borg Cooperative. My vessel has taken heavy damage in battle, and several critical systems are on the verge of failure. Any assistance you can provide will be greatly appreciated. I realize you may not have reason to trust us, but I assure you, we are not your enemy. Assimilation is not our goal.
Hold up, I need to adjust something. Give me a moment.
Till Valhalla.
Step right up. You've been head for the hills. I'm all set. Watch your back.
My ultimate is charging.
Thank you for the aid. The Cooperative has tried to seek peace with Species 6339, but to no effect. They do not see that although we are Borg, we are free of the Collective's influence and wish no harm to others.
Sure.
Species 6339 ambushed us in this system. My vessel was equipped to deal with such a threat, but then the Vaadwaur happened upon our conflict, and the Vaadwaur see everyone as a target. They opened fire on all of us. Now there are damaged ships on both sides. We would aid Species 6339 and show them we are not their enemy, but we will need your help.
Yes, because you can't repair anything.
We shall follow your lead.
Stay away from us. I want nothing to do with Borg collaborators. If you want to help, destroy those drones. If you're not willing to do that, then go and leave us in peace. We will do what must be done.
Friendly fellows.
Peace. Our species was nearly wiped out by the Borg, and now they seek peace? There is no peace with a drone. The will of the Collective remains in all of them, even if they claim to be free of it. Destroy them, and then we will talk to you about peace.
Incoming Vaadwaur!
Target's shields have failed.
More Vaadwaur are warping to our location.
Can I repair that? No, I can't repair them. Oh, that sucks.
Target's shields have failed.
You saved us?
Yes, that was our first mistake.
We shall follow you to
Oops.
recover our allies.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Four shields failing. Target's shields have failed.
Do-do. La 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 la. I just feel like the Vaadwaur ships finally got nerfed.
Target's shields have failed. Right shields failing. Four shields failing.
That took a while.
Thank you for the unexpected aid.
Sometimes the position to get into for some of the ships is tough.
Your assistance. We need to recover one more ship. It should be close. It's a trap. The Vaadwaur will be here at any moment. You must retreat.
The Cooperative will not leave you defenseless.
Target's shields have failed. 4 shields failing. Right shield failing. Target's shields have failed. Rear shield failing. Four shields failing. All integrity below 25%. Shields failing.
Yeah, that was bound to happen. In fact, I'm feeling so distracted.
Target's shields have failed. Rear shields failing. Right shields failing. 4 shields failing. Hull integrity below 75%. Hull integrity below 50%. Left shields failing.
Only a few Vaadwaur left. Let's finish this.
What the hell? What the hell just tore my ship apart there?
Four shields failing. Rear shields
again, I'm not sure as to why my turning radius is in the flipping garbage here.
Target's shield has failed.
Dude. Do.
Target's shield has failed.
General, the spotting and everything. Really not sure why my turning radius is so slow.
Thank you for your assistance. It will take some work, but my people must see that these Borg were victims of the Collective, just as we were. If we hope to have any chance of rebuilding the Octanti civilization, we will need allies. And those alliances can only flourish once the Vaadwaur are defeated.
I believe we have taken an important step toward a truce with Species 6-3... with the Octanti. I think we have more in common than we realize. I'm not reading any Vaadwaur craft on sensors. We'll handle things from here. Thank you once again for your assistance. The Cooperative will remember your goodwill, and I suspect the Octanti will as well.
Heading on out of the system. All right.
Are you familiar with the Cavalli? They're home.
We'll save that for next week. We are going to switch to my main tune and do something or other. Hey.
The house always wins. How are you gonna spend your winnings?
Good question.
I am Captain Kaznar of
of the Imperial battlecruiser Mupwik. It is good to see the face of an ally. We were ambushed by Mokai rebels. The filthy Bachtak did not grant us a warrior's death in battle. Instead, they left us adrift in space, to die without honor. But now you are here. Assist us with repairs, that we might hunt those treacherous curs together, and send them howling to Grithor!
Which is Klingon hell.
Good. My crew yearns for glorious combat. Soon, there will be great deeds worthy of song. We will fight, and if we die, it will be with honor, and we will drink together in Stovakor. Kapla! Simpak will put these Mokai rebels down like the rabid targs they are. The Mokai will show them what it means to be a warrior.
Do 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 do. Whoops.
So, it is true. Warriors from other great houses have joined forces with the Mokai. They dishonor their ancestors with this treachery. Bah! They are traitors without honor, and will pay for their treachery with their lives. Quickly, there are other disabled ships. We must bring them back into the fight before the rebels return.
Come and see these words. Join me.
Honor these Mokai Pachai. I will litter the stars with your force.
Do do. Do do. Just pepper until it explodes.
Your house, as they say, is about to burn. And we all know who fights in a burning house. Don't be a fool. Hear me now. This doesn't have to end with your death. You and I know how this will end. Think about what will happen once I've disposed of Gempak. The war between the Federation and Empire will resume, and it will end as it should have in my time. So, would you rather fight at my side, or die under my boot? Your choice. Now face the consequences. Fight well, and die with honor.
Doof. Really?
Only a few rebels left. What must be done?
Your house still burns. Make the choice of a wise man, not a fool.
No word? Damn. Alright, so that was a slog. Got through it. Man, just not feeling it.
Is ours. The rebels have been beaten. If only we could have put an end to their leader. You fought well today. Soon we will celebrate and... we are being hailed by the Chancellor himself.
Come on. You have won a glorious battle today, but the rebels are not defeated yet.
They're never defeated.
Variants of Mokai will strike again, and when they do, I am counting on true warriors like yourself to deal with him in glorious combat. Maintain battle readiness. Kapla!
Alright. Considering I'm having a lot of trouble focusing, we're going to wrap things up here. So we knocked out a couple missions and so forth. And a lot of what's leading to the lack of focus is actually work related. So it's generally I prefer to work during the days. Not only because it allows me to get hours in, but there is a nice normal gap. Streaming and everything, I'm like trying to think, and I really don't want to start having an afternoon nap because sleep schedule. So it's kind of things that we're figuring out, folks. We're figuring things out. Now I don't think anyone's here at the moment. I think we have anyone lurking, so we'll This would be like a raid without a raid things happening, so hey. Hey Panda Sweet, how are you? And you pop in as we are wrapping up, actually. Because as I was made it in to say hi and bye, yeah. Yeah, the whole work leading into stream with a half-hour gap there, it is just kicking my ass. So I'm trying to figure out a right way to balance that out. Yeah, basically is what it is. No, here's the thing, Panda. I've been up. I wake up at at around 7, and so unless I put a nap in the afternoon, like after lunch, nap from lunch to dinner, and yeah, it's kind of like that weirdness there. So it's weird. Yeah, and I hear thunder. So yeah, so we're calling it at the right time just in case the power goes out or something. But let's see. We're gonna send things over to Power Thumbs, who is doing Division 2 things with Iceman. So with that said, everybody, I'm not sure exactly what we're doing tomorrow night yet. I will figure that out between now and then. So till next time, tighten your friendship bracelets, watch your hang down, have a good night, pleasant tomorrow, and we'll see you later.